We're here in Glendale, Arizona. Hello, I'm Jim Houston.
And I'm Craig Simpson.
We've got a great game coming up between Phoenix and Vancouver.
The winner here tonight will be the team that limits their opponent's scoring chances.
They're both strong skating clubs that can score, but neither plays a really sound game in its own end.
Well, the team that can make that adjustment should take the 2 points.
Let's get down to center ice for the opening face-off. Face-off won by Spezza to Marian Hossa. Here comes Jason Spezza to Daniel Alfredson. That's blocked by the defender. Passed over to Sundin. Hasek made the save. He passes it to Hossa. Now over to Alfredson. Into the corner he goes. Belfour makes the gigantic save. Here comes Owen Nolan. What has it? Hasek stoned him cold. Now here's a guy who's well deserving of that letter on his jersey.
You're right, Jim. He plays the game the way it's supposed to be played. He goes out and gives 100% every shift.
To McGillney. Turned over. To Bondra. And it's over the line into the attacking zone. Shots are 2-2. To Klee. Behind the net. Up to McGillney. Now he carries the puck to center. He's over the line and on the attack. Ukh Phaofous. Another quick shot. Fearlessly blocked. Shot from the point. Klee. He passes it to McGillney. Here comes O'Neill. Intercepted by Phoenix. He carries it to center. They're over the line and on the attack. One-timed it. Hasek skates to the puck and he'll play it. He steals the pass. Into the corner. To Fisher. Now he'll just move the puck into the neutral zone. He intercepts the pass. He moves it out. Here they come over the blue line to Barada. We're scoreless in the first. Here comes Václav Barada. Kolyakovo. Now passed over to Reichel. Shoots! Puck corralled by Hedin. Phoenix scooped it up. Here's Václav Barada looking for his first shot on net. To Reichel. Out comes Peter Schaefer. And he's over the line and on the attack. Fires it! Blocked. It's one-on-one. Shoots the puck. Here comes Jason Spezza. To Francis, and he'll just move the puck into the neutral zone. Now he gains the blue line into the attacking zone. Hasek turned the shot aside to Alfredson, and he takes it into the neutral zone. Now he moves it into the attacking zone. He passes it to Francis. Oh, he hit the post. It's blocked. Hull. Van Allen shoots the puck. Here's Ken Klee. From behind the net. Passed ahead to Nolan. Out comes Matt Sundin. And he moves it into the attacking zone. To Klee. Shoots the puck from the right. It's 2-on-1. Barahowski. We're scoreless in the first. Glove save by Hasek. Watch how quickly this guy gets down in his butterfly.
Well, Jim, he just dares shooters to go 5-hole, then takes it away at the last second. He's lightning quick with his pass.
Face-off won by Allison to Bondra. Here's Ukh Phaofous. And another shot. He scores! And halfway through the first, they've got the game's first goal.
I think this guy definitely fits the description of a sniper. When he gets a chance to score, he usually converts on it.
Vancouver gives up the early lead.
I must say, I'm a little surprised to see it happen this quickly.
Scored by number 21.
It's man against man, right in front. Hasek, blocker save.
Peter Bondra.
The visiting team trails by 1 here midway through the first period. Over to Smolinski. Hey! Shoots the puck from the left.
That was all reflex to keep his team from trailing by 2.
Takes it. Hasek with a stick save. It's 2-on-1 in front. Great glove save by Belfort.
Oh, he hit the post.
To Darcy Tucker. One time. Goes wide of the net. Behind the net. To Ferrada. Now he moves it to center. The visiting team trails by 1 here midway through the first period. To Peter Schaefer. One-timed it. Shara. Down into the corner. To Schaefer. Shot. Big glove save by Belfort. Hey, that's a great deke. Here's Darcy Tucker. He shot. Pushed aside by Hasek. To Zdeno Chara. Now it's passed ahead to Spezza. He dumps the puck in. He intercepts it. Fired it. That's blocked and didn't get through. Blocked and didn't get through. Here's Thomas Caberlet, whose shot blocking has been a huge part of this game. Here comes Daniel Alfredson. Belfort made the save. It's gobbled up by Caberlet. There's a quick shot. Hasek hangs on for the whistle. Hasek saw that one all the way.
That shot never had a chance.
The players are lined up and ready for the faceoff. Faceoff won by Smolinski to Volchenkov. Out comes Brian Smolinski. And he passes it to Volchenkov with a one-timer. Out comes Panikarovsky. Shoots the puck. Hasek turns it away. Volchenkov. We're late in the first period with the score 1-0 for the home team. In behind. To Martin Havlat, another of the great players to the NHL from the Czech Republic. 2-on-0. Shoots it quickly.
And he kept his team close here late in the first with that save.
It's 2-on-1. Backhand shot from deep in the slot. Van Allen. Belfort freezes the puck. They're getting ready for the faceoff. The faceoff goes to Vancouver. Out they come. The shoot in. We're late in the first period with the score 1-0 for the home team. Here comes Daniel Alfredson. Shots on goal are 14-14. To McGillney. One-timer! Fired the puck just wide of the net. Less than 2 minutes to go in the first period. To Jason Spezza. Out comes Peter Schaefer, and he's into the attacking zone. One-timer! He scores! And they've got a 2-goal advantage late in the first period.
When the goalie has to come across his crease like that, all the shooter has to do is get the puck on goal quickly.
Phoenix jumps ahead by 2 with time running out in the first.
This should give them a solid start to the second period.
Jason Spezza.
Shoots from the right. Saved by Hasek. And he hangs on to the puck.
Number 11, Daniel Alfredson.
They're getting ready for the faceoff. Hedin.
In the first period.
One-timed it. Hedin. He passes it to Reichel. Breakaway. Into the slot. Hasek stabbed at it. To Peter Schaefer. There goes the horn as the period comes to an end. 2-0 the score as we head to the break. find themselves behind by 2 after surrendering that goal late in the first.
Now they'll have to come out strong here in the second if they want to get back into this one.
Here comes Sundin. Good shot. Hasek turned the shot away. He steals the pass. Here comes Daniel Alfredson to Spezza. Saved by Belfour to Sundin. Now it's passed to Nolan. Here comes Owen Nolan. One-timer. He scores! Early in the second, they're back in the game, trailing by 1.
You know, Jim, when you catch a one-timer like that, it's almost a guaranteed goal.
Vancouver, under 5 minutes played in the second, and they pull within 1.
The key now is to not let up. Keep pressing for that next goal.
He's only got 1 to beat. Gets away a hard shot. Quick up to Bontrap. It's early in the second, and the score is 2-1 for the home team. To Volchenkov. Now up to McGillney. He carries the puck to center. Into the corner he goes. Quick shot from the slot. Ahead to Bontrap. Now he takes it into the neutral zone. To Havlat. One time from the right.
Oh, Jim, that was a critical...
He scores for an early 2-goal advantage in the second period.
Speed kills. Isn't that the old saying? Oh, this man is a perfect example of that.
They came out looking to increase their lead early, and they did just that.
The rest of the second should be smooth sailing if they keep this up.
One time set. Hasek made the huge save.
Number 9, Martin Havlat. And
Shoots the puck. He scores. Just like that, they're running away with this.
Here's a nice reward for a very solid two-way player. It's great to see these defensive-minded forwards put one in the back of the net.
They've dug themselves a 3-goal hole here early in the second period.
And Jim, that's awfully deep the way they're playing.
Shoots the puck from the right.
Assisted by number 15,
To Sundin. Now he's into the attacking zone. Langfeld. It's scooped up by Caberlet to Brian McCabe. Now it's passed to Sundin. He intercepted it. Hull, a one-on-one battle. Shoots the puck from along the boards to Caberlet. Behind the net to Reichel. Now he carries the puck to center ice. He brings it over the line. He blocked it. That's a great play. He's alone against the goalie. Belfour with a brilliant save to Reichel. Fires it. Hasek made the save. The goaltender will stop that. To Fisher. Here comes Václav Perlada. Belfour closed the door. Renberg, and he's over the line, in on the attack. To Havlat. He'll go at him one-on-one. To Reichel. Picked off. And it's passed to Havlat. To Greg DeHues. One-timed it. Ahead to O'Neill. Now he takes it into the neutral zone. Shoots the puck to Jeff O'Neill. Another shot. Awesome save by Hasek. It's 2-on-1 to Smolinski. Allison. One-timer. Turned aside by Hasek. As we approach the midway mark of the second period, it's 4-1 for the home team. He shoots! Here's Alexander McGillney. He's into the attacking zone. In front. Shoots it! Here's Daniel Alfredson, who's been all around the net but can't seem to score. From behind the net. Pass up to Domi, gathering speed. Quick shot! As we approach the midway mark of the second period, it's 4-1 for the home team. With a one-timer, Belfour makes the save. Here's Daniel Alfredson. Shoots the puck. That's blocked. Gets away a hard shot. Hasek freezes the puck. Hasek wasn't getting beat that time.
He's definitely playing with some confidence.
The ref is signaling for the faceoff. The faceoff goes to Vancouver. Here's Thomas. Shot blocked in front of the net. Sundin scoops up the loose puck. Turned aside by Hasek. One-time shot. He scores, and they've closed the gap to a couple here in the second.
His stick flexes so much as he loads that shot up. When he lets it fly, it just explodes off his blade.
Here's Matt Sundin.
Scored by number 11, Owen
Langfeld. And he's over the blue line on the attack. He steals the puck. Here comes Sundin. One times it from the slot. Fearlessly blocked. Hasek covers up for the whistle. This guy doesn't give shooters much when he goes down, does he?
No, he gets awful big in goal. He can still be beat, but it has to be a perfect shot. That's the challenge against him.
Clee takes possession of the puck. Here comes O'Neill. Shoots it hard. Over to Volchenkov. Now it's passed to Bondra. It's passed ahead to Sundin. Now he carries it to center. Here comes Sundin. Right in front. Quick shot on target. To Volchenkov. At center. Here comes Ron Francis. Amazing save by Hasek. He stopped it again. Nolan jumps on the loose puck. Hasek covers up. Spitza hasn't put much on the net, but he's scored one goal already.
Well, and once you beat a goalie, you can get inside his head. He should start looking for more opportunities to shoot.
Face-off won by Reichel. Hedin Kolyakovo. Snaps the shot. Turned aside by Hasek. To Darcy Tucker. That's stop two to Beretta. And he takes it into the neutral zone. Shoots it quickly. It's blocked. Hedin with the puck. Quick shot. Hasek the save. The visiting team trails by a pair here late in the second. One-timed. Puck picked up by Hedin. Hasek hangs on for the whistle. It doesn't look very comfortable, but getting one leg on top of the other did the job. About to drop the puck. The faceoff goes to Vancouver. One-timer! Here's Daniel Alfredson. He's been the hottest shooter, not the hottest scorer yet. To Hossa. One-timer right on. Here's Brian McCabe. It's 4-2 here late in the second period for the home team. It's passed ahead to Hossa. It's one-on-one. Great poke check. One-timed it. It's two-on-one. Ukh Phaofous behind the net. It's passed ahead to Hossa. Now he's moved it into the attacking zone. Belfour makes the save. Puck gobbled up by Smolinski to Panikarovsky. And he moves it into the attacking zone. To Panikarovsky. Here's Martin Havlat, who's been firing. He shot. That's too easy for Eddie Belfour. 2-0. Wrist shot. Hasek turned the shot away. He intercepts the pass. Langfeld. One-timed it. He has his pocket picked. And another shot. Belfour made the save. Another shot just wide of the goal. That wraps up the second period with the score 4-2 as we head to the break. is behind 4-2 and enters the third period of the game. We're ready for the face-off. Spezza won the draw to Chara. Here comes Sundin. He passes it to Hossa, and he takes it to center. Now he moves the puck into the attacking zone. To Jason Spezza. Now a quick pass up to Nolan, gathering speed. Here comes Owen Nolan. Delayed call coming up in the corner. He's getting called for tripping.
He's not happy about getting that minor. He's going to the box anyway.
Vancouver will try and take advantage of a penalty here.
Well, we haven't seen the power play yet tonight, but we know there's going to be a handle.
Great skill in that first unit. Gets another save. Brilliant save. In all alone. Shoots it quickly. Great glove save by Belfour. To Owen Nolan. One-timed it. Here's Zdeno Chara. He passes the puck to Bondra, and he carries it to center. Shoots the puck. Belfour made the save. Berahowski. It's still 4-2 here early in the third for the home team. One time. That's blocked by the defender. Ahead to Alfredson. Now he's into the attacking zone. Belfour turned the shot aside to O'Neill. And he brings the puck over the line. Right in front. Fired it from the slot. Behind the net. Over to Chara. Now it's passed ahead to Spezza. The visiting team trails by a pair here early in the third. One-time shot. Behind the net. Ahead to Chara. Up through center. They're in over the blue line on the attack. Oh, he hit the post. Here's Zdeno Chara. Vancouver is 0 for 1 with the man advantage as the penalty expires. Here's Anton Volchenkov. Oh, he scores! And that might end any comeback. Big lead early third. Jim, there's no way the goalie even saw that puck. He teed it up and let it rip. Phoenix have likely put this game away here in the third.
Well, it looks that way, Jim, but anything can happen.
Goal scored by number 3.
Here's Darcy. Oh, there's a shot. Close. Ahead to Schaefer. Now he brings it to center. He's over the line and on the attack. To Barada. One-timed it. Reichel behind the net. Hedin. The visiting team down by 3 here early in the third period. Quick up to Tucker. It's 2-on-1. Turned away by Hasek. To Peter Schaefer. Vancouver grabbed it. Passed ahead to Panikarovsky. Over center. He'll go at him one-on-one. Hasek turns him away. Chara. Hull. He's only got one to beat. Wrist shot from the left. Blocked. It didn't get through. Passed over to Domi. Shoots. Taken by Chara. Van Allen. It's man against man. Turned aside by Belfour. Another shot. Another save. To Chara. Vancouver takes possession. Pretty nice glove save by Hasek. Hull. And he gains the blue line into the attacking zone. Langfeld. One times it. Belfour made the save. He passes the puck to Francis. And he carries it into the zone. Shoots the puck from deep in the slot. Here's Brian Smolinski. Here's Martin Havlat, who's been the hottest shooter, not the hottest scorer yet. He picks off the puck. Now he passes the puck to Nolan and is brought in over the line. He had his pocket picked. Fires hard. That's blocked and didn't get through. He gave the puck away. Ahead to Bondra. Now he's into the attacking zone. Belfour turned it away. To Bondra. with a one-timer. To Bondra.
Oh, he hit the post.
Allison, now he's over the blue line on the attack. He had his pocket picked. Into the... He scores, and it's a huge lead in the middle of the third.
When the goalie has to come across his crease like that, all the shooter has to do is get the puck on goal quickly.
Vancouver are pretty much past the point of no return.
No doubt, Jim. They just weren't ready to play it all.
By number 19.
Here comes Sundin.
Assisted by number 11, Daniel Alfredson, and by number 18.
Passes the puck to Nolan, and he moves it to center. Here comes Owen Nolan. He steals the pass. Shoots the puck. Quickly steered aside by Hasek. The home team up by 4 midway through the third. Just one man to beat. Shoots the puck from the left. Koliakovo. Hasek hangs on for the whistle. Hasek caught a piece of it with his blocker, and it was just enough to prevent it from going in. The action's about to stop. Allison wins the faceoff. Here's Alexander McGillney, who's been firing from every angle but can't keep the goal. Belfour freezes the puck. Belfour comes up with an amazing save on that last shot.
Talk about robbing a guy. That was fantastic.
The ref is ready to drop the puck. The visiting team trails by 4 midway through the third. Touch in front, and he covers up. Vancouver is pouring everything on goal.
And it must be frustrating for them, Jim. They're way ahead in shots in this game. So far, they're up against one hot goal.
One-timer! Puck gobbled up by Redden to Hossa. And he carries it into the attacking zone. One-timed it. Spitza. He passes the puck to Hossa. Now it's passed to Redden. To DeVries. He gives the puck away. Here's Matt Sundin. Lots of shots, but no results. So, oh, there's a shot. Pretty nice glove save by Hasek. Breakaway. Right in front. He scores. That's a deuce for him.
Wow, I've only ever seen a move like that in practice. I can't believe he just pulled that off. That'll sure make the highlight reels.
The faceoff goes to Vancouver.
Peter Bondra.
One-timer. Walked in front of the net. Here's Martin Havlat, who's been all... Good shot. Telquist turned him away. Another save. Allison, and he takes it into the neutral zone. With speed, it's a one-on-one. He intercepts the pass. Big shot. Puck picked up by Reichel. Hit the man in front of the net. To Smolinski. Here comes Peter Bondra. Shoots the puck from the left. Koliakovo to Tucker. Now ahead to Reichel. It's 2-on-1. Renberg turned away by Hasek to Fisher. The visiting team trails by 5 here late in the third. Telquist closed the door. Renberg, and he's into the attacking zone. Now he passes the puck to Schaefer. One-time shot. Telquist makes the big glove save. Here comes Ron Francis. Shot from the slot. Down to the final 2 minutes of this third period. Over to Sundin. To McGillney.
1 minute left in the third period.
To Redden. Now it's passed to Alfredson. Less than a minute to go in this third period. To Clee. It's 2-on-1. Allison turned aside by Hasek. He hangs on to the puck. This guy gets down quickly and takes away the entire bottom of the net.
Jim, you have to lift the puck up to beat his butterfly style. If it's on the ice, he's going to get a pad on.
The puck is about to be dropped. Face-off won by Van Allen. Behind the net. To DeVries. One-time net. Hasek covers up. The players are lined up and ready for the face-off. To Simpson. Van Allen. To Simpson. One-timer. He scores. Big lead, late third, lights out. Here comes Owen Nolan to Havlat, and he moves it out.
And by number 16.
One time, he scores, and it's a huge lead late in the game.
When he's coming down on the goalie, he can do so many things, all because of that wicked wrist.
Dean into the middle. He steals the pass. Down to the final seconds of the third. Blocked behind the net. That ends it. Vancouver lost this game. Final score 9-2.
For Phoenix, number 21, Ryan Smolinski. Tonight's second star, Phoenix number 39, Dominic Hector. And tonight's first star for Phoenix, number 10, Peter Bondra.
From Glendale, Arizona, this is Jim Houston with Craig Simpson.
Until next time, take care.
Goodbye.